Economic policies of the previous administration enriched foreign nations at the expense of our nation. And not only the previous administration, many administrations before them. They allowed foreign nations to plunder our country, to steal our jobs, to take our wealth. It's all coming back, folks. You notice? It's all coming back. We're ending the rampant theft of American jobs, knocking down barriers to American farmers, and opening brand new markets for American agriculture. But despite our amazing success, the Democrat Party has never been angrier. They're so angry. Did you ever see people so angry? For what? For what? These are angry people. Every day, the Democrat Party is becoming more and more unhinged and more extreme. They're going crazy. Do you love it? I sort of love it. They can't see straight every day, every single day. You know, they waited for the Mueller report. They were waiting. That was their guy. He had 18 angry Democrats, all Democrats. Many of them contributed to crooked Hillary. And these were the people that were looking at me. Did nothing, no collusion. The result comes out, no collusion, leading to no obstruction, no nothing. So now they say, can we have a do-over? No, we don't want to give them a do-over. They're playing games. More than 100 Democrats in Congress have signed up for the Bernie Sanders government takeover of health care, which would eliminate the private health insurance that many of the people in this room have. But we have 180 million Americans having great private health care, and that's what they want, and that would all be taken away. Democrats also support the $100 trillion Green New Deal. How about that beauty? The Green New Deal. Conceived and made up by a young woman who is, well, let's see how she works out. Which would totally destroy the American economy. Other than that, it's not bad. They think they can do it for $100 trillion. You know, according to it, if you really go by that rule, every single building in New York would have to be ripped down and rebuilt as a different building. And they have buildings in New York, you wouldn't have windows. The building would be quite good, except you wouldn't have windows. Would anybody like that, a building without windows? I think that would be very pretty, wouldn't it? The Green New Deal, that's a real beauty. The Democrat, but I don't want to talk them out of it. I don't want to go too strong tonight, so I won't. We won't talk about it anymore, because I want them to do it. I want to run against it so badly. You know, like they flipping these policies so quickly. No, it's true. It's true. They flipping these policies so quickly. I don't want to, you know, and then everybody forgets. They go from one thing for a lifetime, and then they flip, and they go to something totally different, the opposite, and everybody forgets in 2 or 3 days, and they're stuck to a new thing. Then they usually flip back, you know, depends on which race they're running in. But the Democrat Party is really now the Socialist Party. The Democrats have never been more out of touch with the mainstream. They're totally out of touch. They want open borders, which brings crime, drugs, human trafficking. Virtually every top Democrat in the country now supports taxpayer-funded abortion right up until birth. And how about in Virginia, where we're not talking about up until birth, but the governor of Virginia said after birth, the baby is born, and you gently wrap the baby, and then you talk to the mother and maybe the father and determine whether or not you're going to execute the baby. This baby is born, and this is what they want. Republicans believe that every life is a sacred gift from God.